Good morning, and let's lengthen your spine. Deep breath, make a little bit more space in your neck. Feel free to wobble your neck and your back. Wake up that spinal column so the fluids can flow up to your brain. And today we're going to be exploring the wood element of Chinese medicine. And the wood element corresponds to springtime. And it's the energy of new beginnings. It's the energy of growth, change, pushing through obstacles, expansion, enthusiasm. And if you like, it's the dawning of the new day. The direction of the wood is the east, which is over here where I live. So the energy of the rising sun, like the new beginnings, new possibilities. It also symbolizes the energy of our beginnings. You know, last week we explored the water element, which is where, you know, we plant the seeds at the end of winter, and then the seeds rest in the soil. And then with the warmth of spring, the seed begins to sprout, and it sprouts up towards the sun or pushes through the soil, and it pushes through the earth to establish its roots, much like a tree. So when we're playing with that energy of newness, you know, think about new relationships, a new love in your life, or a new project. You know, before you really get into it, it's, oh, this is so exciting, and you have visions and dream. And so this is the energy we're going to be cultivating today, is that expanding our vision without the, you know, cynicism of experience or age or wisdom, just where anything is possible. So I love the wood element. I think it's a lot of fun. Let's see, we're going to, the organs associated with the wood element are the liver and the gallbladder. And I just find this fascinating. You know, the liver's main job is to filter the blood coming out of the digestive tract before it goes into the body. And it detoxifies chemicals, it metabolizes drugs, but it also secretes bile. And this is fun fact, our liver produces 2 liters of bile a day. Wow, that's a lot. You know, think 2 wine bottles. So, and then the bile is stored in the gallbladder. So the yin organ of the wood element is the liver, which filters the blood, if you will. And the yang organ is the gallbladder, which stores the bile. And bile helps to carry away waste. It breaks down fats in your small intestine. In Chinese medicine, in traditional Chinese medicine, the liver is called the official of strategic planning. It's the grand architect of our future. So this is really, you know, like the beginnings again. You know, how is it going to look? How are we going to create the structure? Now, while the liver is the architect, the gallbladder is the decision maker. That's the ability to discern and judge. So they work together. Yes, it's great to have great dreams. Maybe some of them aren't feasible. And so the gallbladder is the voice of wisdom here. But through both the gallbladder and the liver, we see the new possibilities, we see the wisdom of the past, and we see the clear course to take. And without the wood's vision and plan, without decisions, directions, no movement is possible, and there's only frustration. So the wood element governs our sense of vision, and then there's the emotional components. So let's say we make a plan, and we have this great vision, and someone says no, or the universe says no. What happens? We get frustrated. So frustration is one of the main emotions with the wood element. It's anger. So what happens when we get frustrated? First, you know, we get mad. The voice and shouting is the sound of the wood element. So we might yell. And so we want to begin to balance the energies of the wood element. If our wood element is healthy and balanced, we can The universe can say no, but we can readjust, we can reestablish our course, and we can begin again. And in the springtime, you know, in the wintertime, we spend a lot of time inside. That's just the nature. It's cold and it's dark. But when the spring comes, the weather warms up and we go outside and we interact more. And warmth also means relationship warmth, feeling, you know, seeing our friends again, seeing our families again. And our families and friends can also help us with our direction. You know, if they're smart, they can, if they know us, they might know our strengths and weaknesses, and they might be able to guide us. So it's a good time to work with others with your vision, you know, bounce ideas off of people. So the wood is our intelligence, our observing, our problem solving, our planning, our strategizing, and our analyzing. And when our wood element is balanced, we're constructive, we're open-minded, we're cooperative, and we have a clarity to a higher focus. And also, it lets us, you know, think of the roots of a tree. You know, if there's a big boulder, the roots will navigate around the boulder. So that wood element also helps us to navigate and go around the obstacles in our path. If our wood element is out of balance, we feel stuck, inflexible, narrow-minded. We might have confusion and we might get obsessed. So maybe this is a little bit more about the wood element that you want to know, but I think it's kind of interesting to know it. Causes of imbalances of the wood element is eating excessively or eating late at night, eating rich tasting foods, alcohol, stimulants, and like compulsive desires like fame, power, wealth, greed, sex, all that stuff. That's kind of the negative aspects of it. But the more negative emotional aspects are, and this is called yang energy, anger, aggression, irritability, repressing emotions, frustration, impatience, impulsiveness, rigid negative attitudes, nervous tension, and even it can lead to, if you're really out of balance, depression, apathy, and the inability to plan or organize. So while I was researching all of this, as I do with all of them, I think, wow, I'm really out of balance. Like check, check, check. You know, I do all those things, but luckily I do a lot of stuff that keeps me in balance. And so the more positive emotions associated with the wood element are harmony of expression, independence, kindness, forgiveness, patience, thoughtfulness, foresight, self-expansion, identity, positive feelings of optimism, patience, and altruism. And so those are what we're going to cultivate today. And the color is green, like the leaves of a tree. And the sound is shoo, like shushing the anger. So let's just do a little shoo sound to get our vocal cords warmed up, get our vibration interior going. And let's say shoo 3 times, like an ohm. And why don't we go ahead, place your hands on your left rib cage. I'll be your mirror. And so we have the liver, which is the big organ, it's big fatty organ. And then the gallbladder is tucked underneath the liver. So just place one hand over the other. And take a deep breath in. Shoo. 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 And thank you, liver. Thank you, gallbladder. Take a deep breath in and imagine bathing your liver and gallbladder with the spring green color, like grass green. Just breathe it in. Imagine green energy coming out of your hands onto your ribs, infusing your liver and gallbladder with that new beginnings, the spring grass, where anything is possible. And thank you, liver and gallbladder. And let's stand up, and we're going to do some exercises to balance our liver and spleen. Balance our liver and gallbladder. And so give yourself enough space. And we're going to start with just a little bit of stretching, but this is called expanding your universe. So let's bring the hands, palms up to right underneath the navel. And we're going to inhale, and then let's push up. So push thoughts, push your energy field away, further away. And then as you inhale, bring in the energy of heaven. And then let's push out to the side and exhale. We're beginning to expand. And then inhale. The arms are straight. Lead with the heels of your palms. Push. And we bring into the heart. And then let's push from the back of the heart. So there's a push behind. And then bring it back to the heart. And then let's push down. So, and inhale to the heart. And let's pause here. So imagine you're a little seed, and the warmth of the sun is warming you up, and it's time to pop out of your seed. And so let's rise up to heaven, arms straight, palms lead, stretch. This time look up to heaven. Maybe we're looking for the warmth, looking for the sun. Take a deep breath in, and then soften and imagine sunlight flowing through your mind into your heart and into your body. And then let's push out to the side. The seed grows. We push through barriers, maybe the seed casing, push it out. And then we come back to our center with the inhale. Let's push forward, pushing away what doesn't serve us and bringing in the nutrients that do serve us. Let's push behind. Inhale back to the heart. And now let's push our roots into the earth. So soften your body and imagine roots descending out of your feet and into the earth. And let's do that one more time. Inhale up overhead. And then exhale, stay. Big stretch, inhale. And let's draw the moonlight. Bring it through the head, through the heart. And let's clear away thoughts of life just for now so we can be in the present moment. Take an extra breath here, push out with the heels of your palms. And then soften. Inhale, draw fresh energy into your heart. If you have any anger or frustration, let's start to work with it. Let's push it away. It doesn't serve us, doesn't make us feel good. Bring in forgiveness, kindness. And if you're stuck, let's just imagine we're clearing the energy of being stuck away. And then we bring in flexibility. Stuck is like being rigid. And then we'll energize our roots. We'll send deep into the earth. Let your roots spread out. And let's come back to the heart. And exhale down. And take a deep breath. Notice how you feel. The interesting thing about trees, you know, it's obvious. Yes, they expand upwards, they expand outward or downwards, but they also expand outwards. You know, you think of a tree and it's a little sapling and the trunk is so little, but then as it grows, it grows, it grows. It expands out into the universe. So we'll be working with that energy as well. But for now, let's rub our hands together. We're going to activate our blood and activate our chi or energy. And we're going to do this by rubbing the tree. So we're going to imagine we're a tree. Your roots go deep, the head reaches to the sun. Let's do a little clap to wake up our hands and the Lao Gong, the energy portal of our palms. And let's start by tapping the top of the tree. And smile. Thank your brain. Get some blood flowing in your head. Perhaps the tapping can push out obsessive thinking. Just let it calm down a little bit. And then let's bring the fingertips to the face and smile. Smile to your third eye. Let's activate that with a little bit of tapping right in between your eyebrows. And breathe in extrasensory perception. Inviting yourself to notice more, whether it's visual or smell or just sensing. Let's come to the eyes and close the eyes as you tap your eyeballs. Eyelids, thank you, eyes. We want to have clear vision for our future. And then our nose, our cheeks. Let's tap beneath the nose, above the upper lip. This stimulates the blood in the gums and the roots of the teeth. And then beneath the lower lip. Let's rub the TMJ. Nice deep breath. Exhale with a yawn or a sigh. Letting go of stress and tension. And let's rub our ears for a moment. And rub vigorously. We are having June gloom here in Carpinteria, Santa Barbara area. So which means it's pretty foggy and damp in the mornings. And then about 1 o'clock it breaks through. And it's actually really nice. It keeps the evenings cool. There's no reason to wake up too early and get out there, which I like to sleep in, so supports that. And then rub your throat. And now we're going to begin to really rub. So take one arm and begin to rub the top of your shoulder, getting into those places that hold tension. You can make little circles with your fingers. Exhale through the mouth because we're dispelling old energy. The easiest way to release. And then let's rub the upper arm vigorously. We're going to get the blood to come to the surface. And then rub your elbow, rub your forearm, and rub around your wrist. I like to grab the wrist and rub. And then rub your hands like you're washing your right hand. Just wash it, get in between the fingers. We'll rub up the inside of the arm and then just brush down here. And here we rub very lightly. We're doing some lymphatic drainage massage, thanking the breath and the lymph glands, mammary glands. And then let's reach around for the other shoulder and get your fingers in there. It's fine to move your neck and head if you feel a good place. Exhale through the mouth. And then begin to rub your biceps and triceps. This is a little bit of exfoliating, if you will. They have brushes where we can brush our skin, and that's really healthy for the lymphatic system. It's called dry brushing. And this is almost like it. Moving the dead skin cells away from the body. And then let's brush. And then let's rub the area right underneath the collarbone. So you'll notice about right here, just on the a little below and outside, there's some tender points. This is for the lungs. So we're stimulating the lung meridian here in the respiratory system. And take a deep breath as you rub and thank your lungs. Find your heart. Thank you, heart. And then rub the sternum. You can take a fist and rub. This stimulates the immune system. And then come on to your left side. This is the spleen, stomach, pancreas, the digestive organs. And then the intestines, thank you, more digestive organs. And then on your left side, we have the liver and gallbladder. Rub your hips, come back, and then go up as high as you can. Thank you, kidneys. Rub down. Uh-oh, I'm having a wardrobe malfunction. Come on to your sacrum. And then let's tap our bottoms. Then rub one leg. Nice, vigorous, get the energy flowing. you know, I love watching the Olympics and, you know, sports. And, you know, if you notice the supreme athletes, before they go out, they rub their get the blood flowing, or their trainers do. They're rubbing it, getting the blood to flow. Thank your foot. And then let's rub the other leg. Waking us up. Thank you, foot. Thank you, knee. Ooh, that felt good. And then let's hug our tree. Nice deep breath. Thank you, beautiful body. Thank you so much. Big breath of gratitude. I think in springtime, we all feel really grateful. You know, there's more light. And here, the day of the summer solstice is the day of the most light. So embracing the light. Nice deep breath. And then relax. We're going to calm it down just a little bit. And we're going to become the tree. So we rub the tree. Now let's become, really root in. You can bring your hands up to about, it could be at the navel. That's really very easy on the arms, doesn't cause any strain. If you want, you can bring it up to the sternum, really no higher than the heart. When the hands are higher than the heart, the blood's running down and we get tired. So you don't want to get tired. We're going to stay here for a few minutes. Lengthen your spine with a deep breath. And with the exhale, imagine your roots going into the earth. And here our roots absorb the nutrients in the soil. So take a deep breath from the tip of your roots up into your heart. Let your roots wind around, let them go around any rocks or other roots that they might find. Just imagine as they're free flowing, unobstructed, no blocks. Relax your thighs. Relax your pelvic floor muscles. Relax your bottom. And then relax your belly. And so you feel a heaviness and rootedness, groundedness. Heavy in the hips. And now bring the awareness to the top of your head. Tuck your chin slightly downwards and then float the neck off the shoulders. Float the head off the neck. So you grow almost an inch. And smile to your brain. We're going to open the crown of the head as we connect to a second treasure of energy, the energy of heaven above us. So we smile to the sun because the sun makes us grow up towards the sun. We get taller. We smile to the stars, the sun and the moon, and the universal wisdom or consciousness. So we can absorb these energies. They flow through us like sunbeams. And then smile as you open your heart, as we connect to the energy and healing energy of Mother Nature. How that makes us feel to be in nature. Connect to all living beings in nature, with the trees, the flowers, the frogs, the birds, the whales, all living things. Deep breath in, knowing you're part of this big community. And then let's bring the energy into the heart, or your awareness into the heart. And so we've grown down, our roots have gone down, we've risen up to the sky. Let's expand our trunk. So breathe in from the three treasures as if your body was a sponge. Breathe it into the heart. And as you exhale, soften and imagine you're growing. I don't know if you can see that, but your arms are going to expand out. So you can take it slowly, expand. New beginnings, pushing through. Your vision is expanding. And let's do 2 more deep breaths, expanding your potential. We don't even have to know what that is. We can expand our vision just by inviting the energy of expansion in. So we expand. Nice deep breath. And then let's expand as if we were letting our branches reach away. Rise up, sink down. 2 more deep breaths. Feeling your fingertips, letting the spring leaves unfurl. And now palms up. And then let's lower our branches just for a moment. So, we think of trees being rigid but flexible. So there's the yin and the yang, rigid and flexible. And we're going to do some tree blowing in the breeze. So this is a beautiful side bend. And then the other way. Inhale as you reach over. And exhale. Lift the fingers up, open the rib cage, feel the waist stretch. And exhale. The tree teaches us to be flexible and not rigid. Sometimes things don't go our way, or sometimes things change and we need to make adjustments. So energy, we're still rooted and grounded in our foundation. Let's do 1 more each side. And then let's keep the arms overhead. Lead with your hip and then sink into your left foot. Arms come to the left. Lead with your right hip, shift the weight to the right. And again, inhale. And exhale, slow, deep breathing. Let's do 1 more each side. And then let's do a little forward bend as if we were a willow tree. Let the head drop. You can look at your knees, watch your hands, let them swing from side to side. You can shake your head a little bit, get a little more blood into the brain. Gentle swaying. One more deep breath and then we'll roll up. I'm still rolling up with the sway. And let's move into some spontaneous movement. The wind is forceful, like wood, but the tree is flexible. So I'm just moving however my body wants to move. I'm not thinking about it, not worrying about what it looks like. That feeling of being grounded in your base, but flexible in the top. Notice what feels good. And then we're going to begin to shake. So bring your body a little bit more to stillness. And we're going to begin to shake the leaves of our tree, our fingers, getting blood, shaking off old energy, bringing fresh energy into the fingertips. Give your head a little shake, so hands and head shaking, like a quivering aspen tree in the fall with golden leaves shake and shimmer. I'm bringing my tail into it, so my hips are moving. I'm bringing my legs into it, whole body shaking. And then when in the fall, after the leaves have given all the nutrients to the tree, we can shake them off. So shake it off, a little bouncing, shaking. And those leaves are our experience. They compost. They add to our knowledge, our wisdom, and we can grow. So shouting is the energy of the liver. So I invite you to go, ah, ah, like you're having a little temper tantrum, didn't get your way, your best 3-year-old. I love it when 3-year-olds just get on the ground and they pound. So bring in your best 3-year-old right now. Shaking off frustration, anger, resentment. And then throw it away, throw it away. Oof, all that yucky stuff, don't need it anymore. One big up and throw it away. Bring your hand onto your heart for a moment. And take 3 deep breaths, gratitude for your body, for your mind, your heart. And then think of a few things that you're very grateful for in your life. When we shift our thoughts into gratitude, it's hard to be angry or frustrated. One more deep breath, breathing in gratitude. And very nice. Let the hands come down. The feet are about hip distance apart. This is called letting go of anger. And, sometimes we hang on to anger for a long time. And this is really unhealthy for us. Let's say something happened when we were children and we're still mad about it. Well, and maybe it was a parent or a friend or a teacher. This anger is only hurting us. The person who angered you doesn't even remember it, most likely. So it's time to let go of those old angers, those old grudges, if you will. So we make fists, sink into your knees slightly. And then with determination, but in slow motion, I'll go a little to the side, we punch and then the palm opens and the anger flows away from us. And then we do a little bit of a twist, and then we bring in kindness and forgiveness. And then we exhale the other side. Imagine it flowing away like butterflies. And then inhale, bringing in kindness, forgiveness. Now, I don't know about you, but I sure beat myself up. Sometimes I get so mad at myself. Oh, why did I say that? Ugh. But we have to forgive ourselves. Otherwise, we get stuck. Bring in forgiving ourselves. Exhale as you punch. And inhale, bring in compassion for yourself. And if you are stuck in your life, let's just release the energy of being stuck so we can let go of that. And then we bring in vision, new insight. Releasing like slowness, lethargy, sluggishness. Bring in enthusiasm and vitality. And then we're going to speed it up. It becomes a little bit more dynamic. We punch. Now notice I'm bending my knees. Punch. Like you're really mad. Punch it out. Throw it away. Inflexibility, rigidity, being stuck, not being able to plan. This is one of the few Qigong exercises I know where we go really fast. See if you can go even faster, faster, faster. Let it go, like punch. You don't even have to open your hands, just punch it away. Punch, punch, punch. And then we're beginning to slow it down. We'll punch, bringing in. Punch it out, but bring it in. Bring in new day, new opportunities, youthfulness. Being able to plan, being able to make decisions, judge wisely. Invite it in. A rebirth of sorts. And let's do 2 more each side. Flexibility like the tree, and kindness, forgiveness, and love. And if there's anything else left in there, like shake your hands, there's usually a little bit of something I forgot, and then I poof, throw it away. So we released a lot. And the next exercise we're going to do is we're going to gather a lot. We're going to bring in. And this is called Mero Bathing. And it's very simple. The palms face forward. And it's almost as if your hands are a shovel or a spade. And we reach into the earth. And then we reach into nature and all living things. And then we reach up to heaven. And it's like we're pouring water over our bodies. And it runs slowly, so the hands pass in front of the body slowly. And let's do that again. So imagine you're reaching out to the rising sun, the energy of the new day, new beginnings. Bathe your mind. Bathe your neck, shoulders, bathe your heart. Soften your body. Let the energy flow like sweet water through your body. The energy of youthfulness, not being jaded, not judging. Reaching up for vitality, to plan our vision, look into the future, what it might look like, make good decisions. I like the energy of youthfulness. So we want to keep our minds youthful. We also want to keep our hearts, our thoughts youthful, and our bodies youthful, full of vitality, full of spring. And let's reach for the energy of being flexible, not only in our bodies, but in our thoughts, our minds, and our visions of the future. Flexibility. And let's do that again. Breathing in the energy of the wood element. And let's bathe the organs. So our brain, the lungs, the heart, the liver, gallbladder, all the intestines and digestive elimination organs. And next time, let's bathe our blood. Fresh springtime youthful energy flows into your bloodstream. Take a deep breath when the hands come into the heart. Feel it slide down your feet and into the earth and into your roots. And let's bathe our joints. Youthful energy. Who doesn't want that? No neck pain, no shoulder pain, no elbow, wrist pain, no hip pain, no knee pain, ankle pain. Pain-free body. Love that. And for all the fluids in our body, synovial fluid, gastric juices, cerebrospinal fluid, lymph. And let's do 2 more. And this time we'll bathe our bones with youthful energy, the energy of new beginnings, new visions, healthy, strong bones. And the last one, this time we bathe the marrow of our bones. So we imagine the energy being absorbed by the bones. Very special, very precious, the marrow. It's encased in the hardest substance of our body. And thank the marrow of your bones. And let's do 1 more, however, whatever you want to invite in, your intention. Bathe all your whole being. Sense the energy flowing out of your feet into the roots. Lengthen the spine with a deep breath. Smile to your body. Breathe in again. And then smile to your mind. And then give your body a little shake. Shake your feet. We're going to do 1 more exercise before we move into the animals. But we've cleared our body, and now we've bathed our body with lots of intention, and now it's time to expand our vision. So I'm going to play with placing the sun and the moon in the sky and opening it up to our infinite potential. So let's rub our hands again. And then clap 1 time and make a ball. So I'm holding the ball a few inches away from my body. And let's imagine these are our hopes and dreams and our visions. It doesn't matter if we don't know what they are. It's just the energetic idea of them. And then let's make a little window. So you're going to let go of the ball. And then let's expand our window. So we're looking at our vision. It's like, wow, look at all that other stuff I didn't even consider. And then we scoop it up and we add it to our vision. And we're going to pass our vision through our body. So our body gets infused. And then we look at it again. We make another window. Ah, that's a better vision. Wow, what if I expanded it even further? Inhale. And then exhale. Inhale. Bringing that expanded vision through your body. We look at it again. And we open. Inhale here. Exhale. Good. And as we inhale, we bathe every cell of our body with the new vision. We exhale, we look at it again. What am I not seeing? I ask myself that a lot. What am I not seeing? That invites my mind to see a little bit more clearly. What am I looking for? Oh, and then I find it, and oh, yeah, that's a part of it now. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Sometimes I like to see where I'm stuck. How can I get beyond that? Let's do 1 more each side. So pushing away, pushing through obstacles, pushing away stagnation. Gathering fluidity. Last time. And then let's bring our ball, our new vision, let's bring it over the crown of your head. If you want, you can place your hands on your body or keep them a few inches away, up to you. But we're letting that new vision flow into our organs, into our blood, into our bones, and into the marrow of our bones. Close your eyes and allow yourself to drift, seeing the possibilities and being open to new possibilities that you haven't seen yet. Feel yourself expanding with your eyes closed. Visualize your energy field. Remember, the energy of wood is expansion, expanding towards heaven, expanding towards earth, expanding out into the world. And smile to yourself. Feel strong and powerful, brilliant. And then let's open our eyes. Ah, I like that one a lot. Give your legs a little shake. And we're going to start to work with the legs a little bit. I'm going to adjust the screen just a little. You can see my feet. Okay. So, wood energy, releasing anger, releasing stagnation, creating a bigger vision, kindness, compassion, forgiveness, and love. So the animal associated with all of those wonderful traits is the deer. And the deer has been practiced for the liver and gallbladder for 2,000 years. So the deer, let's think about the deer. Imagine your hooved feet. I'm not going to put on high heels because I don't own any, but you know, because we're maybe a little bit of our weight is on the ball of our feet. We're ready to spring if we need to. And we have haunches that are so strong. We can leap over 8 feet, big, thick bodies like barrels, thick necks. And we have beautiful heads. You know, think about your deer face. We have cute little deer tails, so go ahead and wiggle your deer tail. Now we have deer ears. We'll play with those in a minute. And let's bring in the energy of the deer. So the deer is kind and compassionate. We reach out and we guide the energy into the lower dantian, right beneath the navel. That's our physical energy center. So we become the deer. And we reach out for grace and beauty. And we reach out for taking care of the herd. We're herd animals. We live together, much like humans. We interact, we take care of each other. Watch out for each other. And then breathe up into the heart. So the heart becomes the heart of the deer. And then the mind of the deer. And in your energy field, the spirit of the deer. Take a deep breath. Imagine your deer. Maybe you're a buck. Maybe you're a doe. Maybe you're a little baby deer. And the deer teaches us balance. Shift the weight onto your left side. And the right foot goes out in front. But there's no weight. So, for example, I'm not leaning forward. The weight is on my left foot. And then we pull that grace and beauty of the deer up. And we make our deer ears. Sink into your leg. If you can bend the back leg, that's great. This is a leg strengthening. This is called meditating deer. I like to play with my ears. They're very attentive. It's like the deer stares in the headlights, but we can hear other things. Take a deep breath. See where you can soften and relax in your body. And now let's shift the weight onto the front foot. I go forward and I'm pushing out through the back heel. I'm tipping my chin forward to get a nice straight line of my spine. You might feel a little bit of stretch behind the knee. And then let's twist to the right. This compresses your liver and gallbladder. As if you were looking behind to see the other deer. Where can you relax in this twist? And then let's look forward again. Shift the weight onto the back foot. Now your front leg is straight. Place your left hand on your left hip, and then the hand comes to the knee or to the shin or to the ankle, the foot. But the idea here is your leg is straight. You're going to get a nice stretch through the hamstrings behind the knee. And this is called the deer does a curtsy. Notice as your body releases and lets go. Stretching is an important part of Qigong. Keeps us flexible. And then let's come up. Lift both hands over the head, surrounding yourself with the spirit of the deer. Bring the hands to the belly. And bring the front foot back. Other foot goes forward. Bring that grace and beauty, kindness of the deer, and then sink into your back leg. Front leg is unweighted. You should be able to lift it. And now let's shift the weight into the front foot. Tuck your chin, get that length behind the neck, pushing out through the right heel. I like to pull my elbows down, pulls my shoulders down too. And now let's look over our left shoulder. Now your liver is getting a nice stretch. Take a deep breath. Twist a little further. And then let's bring it to center. Right hand on right hip. Shift the weight to your right leg. Front leg is straight, and we do a curtsy. Breathe into any tightness that you feel. Good for the muscles, good for the ligaments and tendons. One more deep breath. And then let's come up. Arms circle. And then become powerful and strong. Feel your chest puff out, feel your shoulders, lengthen your spine. We're going to practice some male deer, so a little different than the last deer exercises. That was female deer. So male deer, ooh, we got testosterone coursing through our bodies. We have to fight to keep our deer from other male deer. So let's make fists. Shift your weight onto your left foot and lift your right heel off the ground And we pull energy up. I have to back up a little bit. And then hands to the head. And then you open your antlers. And then let's shift the weight. Gather that male energy of taking care of our families. Level 1, you keep your toes on the ground. Level 2, you begin to hover your foot off the earth. So pull it up. It can be very close. You can always put it back down. Inhale. And exhale. It's like an explosion. Ferocity. This is my territory. Don't mess with it. If you want level 3, you float your knee up towards the navel. Inhale, gathering that male energy. We all need that male energy. The virility, vitality. In the springtime, the deer have their antlers. The bigger the antlers are, the more attractive they are to the females. And after mating season, their antlers drop off. So make yourself as strong and attractive and powerful as you can. And we'll do one more on each side. And then let's bring it in. Close your eyes. Visualize yourself as a strong male deer. Smile to your strong body and thank it. And we practice both male and female deer. So breathe into your mind the energy of nurturing, compassionate energy, kindness, loving energy, but also taking care of business with enthusiasm. And smile to your inner deer. And then open your eyes. Lengthen your spine with a deep breath. Sense your tail sinking, your head rising. And then thank your beautiful body. And then breathe into your mind and thank your brilliant mind. Today we did a lot of expanding our vision. And then place your hands on your belly. Close your eyes, let yourself drift. Imagine you're a beautiful tree, rooted, rising up to the sky, sinking deeper, and with each breath expanding outwards. Imagine your roots absorbing the water from the earth. The wood element needs water. We thrive with water. So we want to hydrate ourselves. The sound of water soothes us. But the trees help us to grow. And smile to your mind again. If you had a vision today or just the idea of expanding your potential, breathe it in. And then bring the hands to the heart. So we worked with emotions today, letting go of anger, of resentment and greed, envy, sluggishness. And we cultivated the energy of kindness, love, forgiveness, and flexibility in our bodies and in our minds. If we come across a problem, how are we going to solve it? How are we going to get around it? And take a deep breath, knowing that you can and you will. And then bring the hands up to the third eye and smile to your spirit. Notice how you feel. Breathe in joy. And then let's expand joy into our spiritual nature and into our energy field and into the world today. So we really worked with benevolence and kindness, and we'll honor ourselves with a little bow. So thank you so much.